Good morning, students. Now going to proceed the case study, that is sheep rearing in Australia. Today we will learn about what changes are there in modern times in shepherding and what is the process of sheep shearing. What are the different methods to shear the sheep? So let's begin. In modern times, shepherding has changed dramatically. The abolition of common lands in Europe in the 18th and the 19th century moved shepherding from independent nomads to employees on massive estates. Some families in Asia and Africa have their wealth in sheep. So a young son is sent out to guard them while the rest of the family tend to other chores. In the USA, many sheep herds are flocked over public BLM lands. What it means that in modern times there is a change in the shepherding. Now they have their own sheep as their wealth. Out of the rest family members, only the younger son is sent along with the sheep to graze them from the on the meadows. Wherever the rest family members remain at home and they do the routine household work there. Now, what is the process of sheep rearing in Australia? We will discuss. A sheep is caught by a shearer from the catching pen and taken to its stand on a shearing board. It is shorn by using a mechanical handpiece. See shearing devices. The wool is removed by following an efficient set of movements devised by Geoffrey Bowen in c. 1950. The Bowen technique or the tally-high method, developed in 1963 and promoted by the Australian Wool Corporation. Sheep struggle less using the tally-high method, reducing strain on the shearer, and there is a saving of about 30 seconds in shearing each one. What is the process of shearing? That first we come to know that the best time that suits for the sheep rearing is the spring season. Then after the investigation, the sheep are herded. They are divided into different batches on which is covered by a large shed which is called as a drying pan. After that they start shearing. Each man put a sheep between his leg and use an electric clipper and remove the fleece from the sheep's body. They throw that fleece on a long table where it is graded and sorted according to the quality and the category. Now the process of shearing is done by the specialized man who move from farm to farm. Their duty is that they move from farm to farm and ask about the shearing of sheep. And among them, out of those, the skilled shearer can shear 100 sheep in a day. Whenever among those, all the sheep rearer who is the skilled one can shear about 100 sheep in a day. The shearer begins by removing the belly wool which is separated from the main fleece by roustabout while the sheep is still being shorn. A professional or gun shearer typically removes a fleece without significantly marking or cutting the sheep in 2 or 3 minutes, depending on the size and condition of the sheep. Less than 2 minutes in competitive shearing. The shorn sheep is released and removed from the board via chute in the floor or in a wall to an exterior counting out pen. What it means that they begin to remove the belly wool, which they separate from the main fleece, which was done by a person roustabout. They are those, they are the unskilled laborers. Roustabout are the unskilled laborers. They are not perfect in shearing the wool. And among them, the professional one, the professional man or a gun shearer, can remove a fleece in 2 to 3 minutes. And one who can remove in less than 2 minutes become a competitive shearer. After that, the sheep is released to a sloping channel to send on another pen. The CSIR in Australia has developed a non-mechanical method of shearing sheep using an injected protein that creates a natural break in the wool fibers. After fitting a retaining net to enclose the wool, sheep and are injected with protein. When the net is removed after a week, the fleece has separated and is removed by hand. In some breeds, a similar process occurs naturally. What happened here? In the National Science Agency in Australia, they developed a non-mechanical method of sheep rearing. In that process, what they do, by injecting a needle to a sheep which contains a protein, and after the injecting the needle or an injection, what happened, the sheep is wrapped in a net for a week over the body, and after a week, that because of that injection, naturally they shed the wool, and then they put out the net and remove the wool from the sheep body by their hand. Now different methods are there by which they can remove the fleece. That is, machine shearers are there, the blade shearers are there. Machine shears, known as handpieces, operate in a similar manner to human hair clippers in that a power-driven tooth blade known as a cutter is driven back and forth over a surface of a comb, and the wool is cut from an animal. The original machine shear were powered by a fixed hand crank linked to the handpiece by a shaft with only two universal joints, which afforded a very limited range of motion. Later, models have more joints to allow easier positioning of the handpiece on the animal. Electric motors on each stand have generally replaced overhead gear for driving the handpieces. The jointed arm is replaced in many instances with a flexible shaft. Smaller motors allowed the production of shearers in which the motor in the handpiece. These are generally not used by professional shearers as the weight of the motor and the heat generated by it become bothersome with long use. What happened here? That In the machine shearing, the shearing through machine is known as hand pieces, which is operated by in the same manner as, in the same way as the human hair. For the man especially, the hair clipper is used, which is that the hair cutting which is used for the hair cutting of males, it is called as a trimmer, which runs on power. That clipper is runs on power and have tooth blade, which is called as a cutter, which they move back and front over a comb and the wool is cut off. Next process is the blade shearers. Instead of reading it, I am going to explain in short about it. For using by the blade shearers, in this it consists of two blades, such as the scissors. Scissor has two blades, same as only the handle part is too far from the tip of the blade. This is like an handle and it is like this the blade, and it has two parts, so it is too far from it. And the blade shearer leave some, while removing the fleece from the sheep body, they leave some wool on the sheep's body, which help them to protect during the cold climate. When the winter season is there, the remaining part wool on their body protected from the winter cold. Next is the fleece skirting. First come to know what is fleece. Fleece is a soft worn fabric with a textile similar to sheep's wool. It is used for lining material. So after removing the fleece from the sheep's body, it is collected in a wool table and cleaned by an unskilled laborers. After that, the less used part of is removed. Then it is rolled, folded, and then the quality is checked. That process is known as wool classing. That process is called as a wool classing. And then the specialized, which is done by the specialized worker, are engaged for classifying the wool. After that, the wool is pressed and converted into a bale, which is after the classification of it is converted into a bundle, and sufficient wool make a wool bale, which is later sent to the market. So up to here we have completed today. In next class we will complete the remaining part of the chapter. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.